I would like to thank you three for being here as well. I would like to start off by reflecting on the past. During the 2006 election, the Republican Party lost the race for governor partially due to the tensions during the Republican primaries that damaged the party unity in the general election. What practical measures are you taking to make sure the Republican Party does not repeat the same mistakes of 2006?
Let's start with Josh Penry, please.
Thanks for the question, Chad. Well, we've been at it for 20 minutes, and a wrestling match hasn't broken out yet. Not bad. Not bad at all. Here's my opinion. This is a big election about big issues. We are fundamentally at a crossroads in this state. Will we become a watered-down, knocked-off facsimile of the state of California, or will we remain the Colorado that you work in, that I grew up in, the place that I want to raise my children in? That is where we should focus our time, energy, and effort, focused on those big ideas. Having said that, we should also have a debate. We have different approaches, different ideas, different leadership styles. If ever the Republican Party, after its failures over the last few years, if ever the party needed a robust debate about the type of leadership message it wants to project, about the type of agenda it wants to move forward, it's now. So I think at some point... So let's have debate. Let's agree and disagree as gentlemen and gentlewomen, and when push comes to shove and 2009 becomes 2010, let's rally and let's make sure that Bill Ritter is governor no more.
Next to you, Dan Mace. Before we came in, I asked Josh, do I need to sit between the two of you? Are we going to have any problems? And Josh said, absolutely not necessary. We sit together and get along well all the time. And I think you're watching that right now. Scott and I sat down a couple of months ago, had a wonderful coffee together, got to know each other. We had an enormous amount of respect for each other. Josh and I have tried to do it, and I think when we have a spare moment, we just want to spend it with our family when we can. But we've become good friends through this process. I think you've got three people who really admire and respect each other, so it starts with that. I think if we have mutual respect for each other, we can accomplish a lot. Next to that, I agree with Josh. There is going to be some spirited debate. You must know the differences between us, and I think we can distinguish those differences for you in a positive fashion. We must win in 2010, and we cannot divide ourselves. We must unite, and I have committed to that.
Congressman McGinnis.
Chad, taking on an incumbent governor, in the history of the state of Colorado, there have only been a couple times that an incumbent governor has been defeated. And in order to defeat this governor, although right now he's pretty highly unpopular and I think he's very susceptible, those numbers are going to close and this race is going to be very tight. What our party needs to do and what we need to do as candidates is unify this party and then make our target Bill Ritter. Now, this is terrific tonight. You're going to get to hear us talk about issues and you're going to be able to make decisions this evening and as time goes on, which direction you want to go. Who do you think would be the best governor of the state of Colorado? And who do you want to be your candidate? But I'll tell you who's at debates. And take a look at the last governor's race. Bill Ritter sat aside and had a big smile on his face because the Republicans tore each other up. It happens debate after debate after debate. We want to debate, let's go after Ritter. We want to have discussion of issues, let's talk within the family. When you do this, I can assure you that those issues will be presented in a fair and fashionable session. If we go into a debate, the people out there here filming it are going to be the Democrats putting in their Democrat commercials, and they're going to use us against each other to Bill Ritter's advantage. Hit him as a family, not as a divided family.